Today I've got an iPhone 8 that does not want to power up properly. So this came in and I want to say that the description said that it wouldn't boot or it was boot loop or something like that. And you'll notice here that when I connect a power cord to it, it will show the Apple logo on the screen. And you can see it is pulling some amperage through the ammeter, but it never really completely turns on. So we're going to take a look at the inside and see if we can't figure out what the problem is. So after I took off the screen, I always recommend that you look at areas where the phone has been worked on before. This one had something done to it. I think it was a screen change or a battery or something along those lines. And you can see we're actually missing a component. So this is one of those fortunate times when the problem reveals itself just through a visual inspection. Take a look on the inside here, and this is part of the charging system. So if you don't have this MOSFET installed, you're not going to be able to charge the phone. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these out of a package and we'll throw a new one on there, and hopefully that will be the only problem that we're dealing with. As you can see, I've put a drop of flux on this and we are going to add some leaded solder just to make life easier. Don't want to put any more heat on this board than necessary. Now that I've added some leaded solder onto the component, you can see I've sort of taped off here the general vicinity, pretty much where the connectors are, because that's what I'm slightly concerned about blowing hot air on. Now technically, you may not need to shield this stuff the way that I have, but I didn't want to take any chances because I don't have an iPhone 8 connector on hand, and if I damage that, it's going to slow everything down. So I'm also going to go in here, add some flux and some leaded solder to the motherboard where the component's going to be installed, again, so that we don't have to add too much heat in order to get this thing to attach properly. All right, let's add some flux here where we're going to put the solder down. That should do the trick. All right, let's get this dude into position. And we'll add some hot air and get this thing to set down properly. And that ought to do the trick. We'll go ahead and clean this up real quick and take the foil tape off. And now let's see if we have a phone that's capable of charging. Alright, we've got a phone that will charge. All we need to do now is replace the screen and we'll be back in business.
If you found the video helpful, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and check out our weekly Tech Talk live stream. Have a great one, and thanks for watching.